Elections in Senegal are set to take place on Sunday in a delayed vote that looked at one point like it might not happen at all. Here's a quick recap of a political crisis and a look at who is in the running. After months of cracking down on the opposition, President Macky Sall announced that the February's election would be delayed until the end of the year. That plunged the country into chaos. Sall's opponent said he wanted to extend his power to a third term, which is not allowed under the country's constitution. Sall denied that, but his move triggered deadly protests before the Constitutional Council overruled the president's decision. Eventually, elections were set for March 24. The crisis scared investors and regional allies because Senegal is seen as one of the few remaining democratic countries in a region plagued by military juntas. So now, the focus finally turns to the 19 candidates who have rushed to win over voters in a very short electoral campaign during the months of Ramadan. One leading candidate is Bassirou Diomaye Faye, a popular figure among young voters. He has stepped in for opposition leader Ousmane Sonko. Sonko was barred from running in the election after a defamation case that he said was a plot to get him out of the way. Both men were recently released from jail. Faye has promised to tackle corruption and renegotiate key contracts from energy to fishing to distribute resources in a fairer way. Another candidate is the president's pick, former Prime Minister Ahmadou Dembele. Voting for him would mean choosing continuity with the current leadership. So what are the key issues in the election? Youth unemployment is likely going to be one of the top headaches for the new president, as it has been for those who came before. Young voters also hope that the new president will tackle the economic hardships, which have pushed a record number of them to embark on dangerous sea journeys to get to Europe. Aid groups say this is the world's most dangerous migration route. And what about Sall's legacy? Sall can claim some economic success. Senegal is the second strongest economy in Francophone Africa. He started the construction of an industrial harbor set to become the biggest in West Africa and developed infrastructure aimed at making Senegal a gas exporter. But his reputation has been affected by 3 years of political turmoil, deadly protests, internet shutdowns, and the arrest of 1,000 political opponents. All of this is going to be on people's mind when they finally get their say in an election that no one will be taking for granted.